My father, my husband and my brother dropped me. It took 3 men to drop me at the door of Castle Craig. So, the car doors were locked because they knew I would jump out. Even on the motorway, they knew I would jump out. So I know I went kicking and squealing, but they did it, and best thing. And it's still, hey, the best thing to do with alcoholics is to gang up on them and give them no option but to try treatment and face up to their addiction. Once you face up to it, then you're halfway there. There's always going to be the fight, the denial. But once you get past that, and if people are there to help you get past that bit, the denial, and you accept that you are an alcoholic, or accept you have cancer, or you're a diabetic, then you give in, and you're free to understand your disease or your illness and start to get better.
Residential rehabilitation is the most powerful form of treatment, where they're out of the working environment for a period of time. They can work significantly on themselves and deal with the issues that they're confronted with. Whereas if they're dependent and they're only getting assistance for 1 hour once a week, they'll be going back into the home environment, going back into the stresses of work. The chances of, and this is again in my opinion, of them coming through is first of all longer and may not have the same desired effect. What we find is that, again, in the working environment, people are very scared to come out with their addictions. They're scared to talk about it. There's a fear of being fired. There's a fear of losing the job, losing the income, how am I going to pay the mortgage. Again, if they know that they're going to be supported around the issues of addiction, they're going to be more encouraged to open up about it and to seek the necessary help. And something that could go on for 5, 6, 7, sometimes 10, 15 years before we even know, could actually be sorted out within a relatively short period of time.
I employ people here at this factory, and I know many of them are plagued with either themselves or close family or friends. 1 in 5 people in Scotland are plagued by this disease. It affects them, whether it's a friend, a relation, or a family. They have family weekends and other things, and with some families it's very much needed, because to survive after Castle Craig you do need support. You need understanding emotionally as well as physically, but you need understanding of the people around about you to be there and to support and to make it all worthwhile. So that family needs that time as well. 6 weeks is about right for families to mend a little before this alcoholic goes back into the family bosom, if you like. And my husband always says it took a year before he didn't think about late in the afternoon would he be coming home to a wife that had been drinking. And he said after a year he didn't think about it, and that's how long it took. Now that is a long time. That's a lot longer than 6 weeks at Castle Craig. So Castle Craig is only the start of your healing in yourself and your family.